Hi, welcome back to Project 6 Coaching Channel, the channel that has your back. This week we're going to talk about how to make smarter goals with SMART goals. Using SMART goals will zero you in and keep you focused step after step on what is important and realistic in a measurable way, and will keep you gauged and moving forward. The word SMART and SMART goals is an acronym, and we'll cover what those letters mean. At the end, we'll have 2 bonus tips on how to supercharge your SMART goals. The S in SMART goals stands for specific, also simple, sensible, and significant. M is for measurable, meaningful, and motivating. A is achievable, agreed, and attainable. R is relevant, reasonable, realistic, and result-based. T is for time-bound, time-based, and time-sensitive. When it comes to writing SMART goals, you have to ask a lot of questions. The answers will help you fine-tune your strategy, ensuring your goals are actually attainable. Being realistic is important, but not at the expense of a positive attitude, so stay positive. After all, this is something you want to achieve. We'll cover each of the steps in a little more detail. Specific: what do you want to accomplish? Why is this goal important? What is the reason for this goal? Think about exactly what you're trying to accomplish and get very detailed. Who is involved? Where is it located? Which resources or limits are involved? Measurable: a measurable goal should address questions such as how much, how many, how will I know when it's accomplished? Achievable: an achievable goal will usually answer questions such as how can I accomplish this goal? How realistic is this goal? Based on other constraints such as financial factors. Relevant: a relevant goal answers yes to these questions. Does this seem worthwhile? Is this the right time? Does this match our other efforts and needs? Am I the right person to reach this goal? And time-bound: a time-bound goal will usually answer these questions. When? What can I do in 6 months from now? What can I do 2 weeks from now? What can I do today? And most importantly, get started and figure out as you go. Sometimes getting started is the hardest part. There is nothing more important to moving forward and your future learning than getting started right now. So when you put all these letters together, you'll have something to focus on and reasonable steps to get there. And you may need to check in periodically to see if you're on track. Here are some bonus tips to supercharge your SMART goals, so buckle up. We're going to follow a rapid iterative process, which means to go through the steps quickly, then start over, plug in lessons learned, and update the steps, and then go again. One way is PDCA, that stands for plan, do, check, act, or adjust, which is an iterative 4-step method in business for continuous improvement. It is also known as the Deming cycle. Edward Deming is the father of the quality movement in Japan, who the Japanese credit for turning their post-World War II devastated economy into the powerhouse that shocked America in the 1980s. Some companies have updated the PDCA and replaced the P with an O for observation, ODCA. Observation is very important. It gets your bearings so you're pointed in the right direction. It is used in advanced business systems like Lean and the Toyota production system, which is probably the most advanced business system in history. A similar system that started in the military is the OODA loop, and that acronym is OODA loop. It was created by fighter pilot John Boyd, who many credit for being the only one to successfully update the art of war. OODA loop stands for observe, orientate, decide, act, and loop means repeat, and the faster you can repeat gives you the ability to get into your opponent's decision-making process, and they will not be able to see yours. It's meant to achieve victory through a quick tempo, not just speed alone. I'll explain the letters of the OODA loop a little bit more. Observe: this is the collection of data by means of the senses. You also have to keep an open mind, including prior lessons learned, and evaluating if prior predictions were correct. Did I learn from my mistakes and apply it to the current situation? The next O is orientate: the analysis and synthesis of data to form one's mental perspective. This may include having to update your mindset, which is a real asset if you can do this. Most people resist this. This is where our blind spots and our outdated assumptions can hurt us and slow us down. This is an important step in the cycle because it's the lens we use to move forward. We have to have this part right. We have to be brutally honest with ourselves and set aside our biases, if we can even see them. The more unknown your biases, your blind spots are, and if you're on a team, you'll have to include facades, the things you hide, and the unknown unknowns. These are also referred to as the black swans. People don't think they exist until they see them. Decide. Determine the best course of action based on one's current mental perspective and is willing to update, correct, adjust, or pivot when new ideas come available. Be open-minded. Act. The physical playing out of the decisions. This is where you bring the decision to life and anyone on your team is fully informed and on board. The loop step. Immediately after the act step, you'll start all over with the first step. Observe and increase your momentum. The faster you go through this loop system, the faster you can get into your opponent's decision-making process. And this will help you achieve your goals or victory in any situation. If you want to understand more about SMART goals, OODA loops, and PDCAs, and the Toyota production system, or ways you can apply this to improve this in your life, you can go to my website and please click subscribe and the like button, and you can hit the bell to receive notifications. Thank you.